to Healthier Home Live. My name is Jen, and I am a fan of all things Healthier Home. And this is Ken. Ken started Healthier Home. He is freezing his booty off right now. How cold is it where you are, Ken?
It's single digit.
Woo!
Yeah, single digit.
So it is not quite.
No bathing suit walking around today.
Yeah. I mean, you could, but it would make an interesting choice.
It would make a very interesting choice, to say the least.
Yes. Let us know if you're watching. Tell us how cold it is where you are or not. We are going to be talking actually about a really interesting topic to me, especially cleaning our carpets today and how to get the best out of our carpets. But before we do that, Ken, why don't we take a look at your beautiful website?
I do like that website. It's got my bestest friend right there, Erin. She's the person that's going to probably grab the phone when you call in if you got questions, and she is the bestest.
She is a total cutie, and knows all the answers to your questions, is right there to help. And this is just going to help you find any of the products that you're looking for. Today we've got, what is the official name of the carpet cleaner, Ken?
Well, we've got our Healthier Home pet odor and stain remover, and we've got our Healthier Home pet odor and stain hard floor cleaner, and there's also some steam vac products as well. So we've got everything floor related for you with relating to hard floor, carpets, pets, or just general cleaning.
Yep, and lots of bundles, as you can see there too. So make sure you check that out, healthierhomeproducts.com, and you'll be able to get any of the products that we talk about today. So Ken likes to share stories of how he has messed up everything when he was cleaning stuff, and that's what has brought him to this enlightenment of cleaning.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with sharing as we go along, I guess.
That's right. So what are you going to be sharing with us today, Ken?
That reminds me of a song, Jen. You are a song person, so that's God Bless the Broken Road, right? I mean, we can't be afraid of the mistakes we made, because the broken road leads us to where we are, right?
I so don't know this song.
Rascal Flatts.
It rings a bell. Oh, it's country. I'm not a huge country fan. Oh no, I'm sorry. But because I love you, I will look it up, Ken, and I will sing it to you next week. I promise.
They're good. I mean, they're cross genre, but most people know this song. I mean,
if you sang it to me, I would know it.
If I sang it to you, you'd hang up the line on me.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm just kidding. So today we're going to be talking about cleaning our carpets. Yes. All right. So get us started, Ken. Where are we starting with this topic?
Well, we are going to start with a lovely image up here that our super producer, Bess, is going to pop up there. This is the reason I picked this. Is this reminded me so much of when we visit our friend George Bryant. I was at a VRBO property, and this little funky table in here looks like it made out of sticks, and that was just like the one in our room. And there was furniture at this place that was really cool, but it was a tile floor, and this is a carpeted floor, and it really just shows the difference between what carpet can do for a room.
Yeah.
And to that point, there's 7 real clear benefits with carpeting. And one of them is what I just talked about, is style. Carpet comes in a variety of, it could be sculpted, it could be cut, it could be olefin, closed loop, a lot of different patterns and then designs as well. It can really change the style of a room. And again, I would just, I wish I had the side by side of this one flooring image, because just with and without the carpet, it's a huge dimension change. It's one of those elements that changes a lot in a room.
Yeah, I do absolutely love the texture that adds to the room. It does look beautiful.
It's got a clean look to it. You can tell it's got like a weave to it. It's hard to tell exactly, but it's got a definite style to it. And obviously, everybody knows comfort. It's much easier to walk on carpet than hard floors, whether it's tile or hardwood. They all have their advantages, but you cannot deny. It cannot be denied, Jen. Carpet is comfortable to walk on.
I am so on your side. I don't know how our viewers feel about that because my husband definitely has an opposite opinion. In fact, I was talking to our producer, Bess, about that just today. Do you prefer carpet? I prefer carpet because I don't like to get out of my bed and step onto that hard, cold floor.
You're correct. And that's actually the one area where most people will succumb, and they'll put carpet. Even if they don't want it in the rest of their house, they'll have it in their room just for that purpose.
Yes. And see, Bess is there. She says, I'm a tile girl.
Now, the next one you're not going to know about because you are in sunny Florida, but warmth. Carpet provides warmth. It's just like you say, getting out of. Now, if you're saying, wait a second, if you're saying you need warm carpet in Florida, what do I need? I need foot warmers on my feet.
Yeah, you definitely need heating pads underneath the carpet.
But tile is a wake-up call in winter around here. If you
I'm sure
step on tile with your bare feet. No, I like to wear slippers, but I mean, carpet does provide warmth. And next on the list is actually number one for me is quiet. My son is a bulking behemoth of a guy, and he's like Herman Munster. He's big and strong, and when he walks, he kind of thuds a lot. But when he's on carpet, you just don't hear him as much. So there's a quiet factor of carpet that's really nice.
Yeah,
you can
agreed.
sneak up on someone.
Yeah.
if Corey's busy doing something, you want to scare him, you can sneak up on him.
I don't even have to try to sneak up on him. He's such a focused individual. I scare him on the regular.
Let's talk about him. He's not here again. So, and now this may sound funny, but actually safety. You know, as people get older, falls do happen. If you're on a hard floor and you fall, you could break something, a hip, something, and carpet, you're much less likely to have that happen.
Yeah.
And now, for me, it's on the other side as well. When you've got kids and you're raising kids, they're always chasing, running around, bouncing around, antagonizing each other. They fall down all the time. If they're on carpet, they're not going to have too many problems.
Yep. And Bess agrees with you. She said they do worry about her mother breaking a hip if she fell on the tile. I didn't even think about that. That's a really, really good thing to think about.
Well, and hope that doesn't happen, I guess.
Yeah.
So cost, relatively speaking, carpet is a good value. And lastly, it can hide a multitude of sins. Now, I bought this house and it was carpeted everywhere. When I took off the carpet, there was hardwood floor. When I took it all off, I could see why they carpeted it. It needed refinishing. But you can hide a multitude of sins with carpet as well that you can't really do with another flooring option. So all that's out there, Jen, all those 7 big benefits. No one even thinks about those, but those are some really nice benefits of carpeting.
Yeah, for sure.
So we've got this beautiful hunk of flooring in our house called carpeting. So what two things? What 2 things could we do to keep the floors looking great and smelling great? Question.
Well, the answers are right there. Am I supposed to not look? Am I supposed to not cheat?
I was supposed to cover those up, I guess. All right, so I guess we see vacuuming and then cleaning. And we'll talk about cleaning with spot cleaning and steam vacuum.
I can tell you, we do really well with the vacuuming in this house. We do not do as well with the steam cleaning. We don't steam clean very often.
Well, we'll get into that and why I might be able to persuade you to take a look at that.
Okay.
Just a mild persuasion. But before we even start with that, Jen,
yeah,
you're already on the right track. But there's 10 reasons, not 9, not 11, 10 reasons why vacuuming weekly is a good idea.
Oh my goodness. All right. So I'm nailing 10 things.
Now this first one, I'm going to tell you, this first one is kind of one of those ew factors, but the average person sheds over 1 million skin cells per hour. Isn't that kind of weird? I mean, that's a big number. I don't know how they count those. But
yeah,
anyway,
exactly. How do we measure this?
We'll just stick with the fact some scientist or dermatologist told us that that's a good number. But the real issue, these things combine with dust mites, and it's not even so much the skin cells, although those can certainly cause their own problems. It's the waste product of the dust mites, because the dust mites consume the skin cells, and then the waste products are what can trigger allergic reactions. But the follow-up on this is all these skin cells can amount to several pounds a year that wind up in carpet and rugs. Several pounds. That's amazing to me. I mean, think about 10 pounds. It's like a bowling ball.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you emptied your vacuum into the same container for an entire year, I could see. I mean,
you're absolutely correct.
Yeah,
you're absolutely correct. I've got one of those see-through canisters, so I can see as it builds up. Those things get pretty heavy, and it doesn't take long to fill those suckers up. So
no, not at all.
I guess it's a good number. We'll stick with it.
Yes.
So this is a funny one. Drop food, no 3-second rule. There's no, you are going to pick up bacteria because there's dropped food all the time. I mean, no matter how many times you tell the kids, don't eat in the living room, don't eat, they're going to eat in there, and there's going to be breadcrumbs or whatever dropped in there.
Yep.
So you're going to get food deposits in there, which will bring in bacteria, and they will cause malodors. Cleaned carpet looks good. It just looks good. It's like Jen. Jen, you put her on the screen, she looks good. You don't have to say anything else. There you go. Just see that. You're perfect. Just the way you are.
Oh, there I am. You're so cute.
Ground in dirt and soils, they actually abrade. They'll help abrade the fibers and break it down and shorten the life of your carpet. So those are a real good reason to vacuum. Now, again, this fifth one's kind of like the first one. You're going to help eliminate some pests, dust mites, bed bugs, beetle grubs. Beetle grubs love to chew on wool. So people with wool carpets have to take extra precaution with that.
This list is literally a bunch of ewy things.
Yeah, they are kind of, but I mean, we don't think about them routinely, but they are out there.
Yeah.
So constant exposure to dirt, dust, pollen, synthetic materials can trigger allergic responses. Now, it's one of those quick things that my son had an allergic reaction, an asthmatic condition, and we never really isolated where it was from. But we cleaned everything and we eliminated it. Was this a contributing factor? Could be. So vacuuming helps get rid of that. New carpets. Here's a biggie. You buy a new car. What do you smell? What do people talk about with their new car? How's it in the car?
Smell.
It has the new car smell. Exactly.
Yeah.
New carpets the same way. And what that really is there's a lot of VOCs being given off by that. So airing out, which one of those things we talk about is a helpful hit in your house. You should open your screens on your windows and open your doors and air out your house 20 minutes a week at least. But if you do that and vacuum, you're going to help off-gas some of those compounds that are coming.
Maybe not this week if you're in the polar vortex, but
Maybe not this week is a real good point for people in this area. Although I really question somebody if they had to be told that. But
that's our disclaimer.
Right. So smokers. Okay. So now this doesn't matter if it's cigar, pipe, cigarette, blunts, vaping, doesn't matter. It all collects and winds up in textiles. So if you've got any of those things, I'm not making any comments, but if you do, they're going to linger in the carpets and cause problems. No anxiety. If you vacuum routinely, no anxiety over unexpected guests. How many times that happens? Someone comes over and says, I wish I knew you were coming. I would have cleaned up a little bit.
Yep. I love that. You're like, I am always prepared.
Now, then this last one is good. You got to think positive. Vacuuming is actually good exercise. I mean, there's actually a lot of activity that goes on with this. You'll actually might have to switch arms because it does take a little bit of muscle.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Just tighten that core while you're walking around too. And it's like a 2-for-1, the arms and the core.
How can you beat a good core?
Seriously, who needs a gym membership? Ken's going to get us working out with our vacuum cleaners.
Well, I can inspire. Maybe that's all I can do. I can't force
it.
All right. So some soils though, Jen, some soils cannot be removed with a vacuum. It's just the way it is. So like Bruce Lee, enter the dragon or the steam.
Oh, boo. Oh, that's the wrong sound. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to get new sound effects. The difference between Ken and me, Beth says, is he said he wished he cleaned up and he actually means it. I may say it, but I don't always mean it. Oh, I wish I had known you were coming. I would have cleaned up. No.
Yeah, well, no comment.
Ken is never coming to our houses, Beth. What are we going to do if we have stains on our carpet, Ken?
Well, there's 5 good reasons. Just like there were 10 good reasons on vacuuming, there's 5 real good reasons. In fact, I could think of a 6th.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you're going to try and sell me on this. Let's go.
Real easy. Heat is an excellent cleaning accelerant. So if you've got dishwater, one's cold water, one's hot water, and you put a dish in there, it's going to be a lot easier to clean that dish that's been sitting in the hot water.
Yes.
Heat excites molecules. They want to jump around and move around like Chris Farley, the crazy guy. But the bottom line is it helps cleaning. Beautiful.
Okay.
So steam vac provides uniform cleaning. You can clean an area of carpet sometimes that hasn't been, steam vac, and you'll clean a spot, and then you'll have that clean spot, and everything else will look a little bit less than clean. Yeah. So if you steam vac, the whole carpet's going to have a uniform look.
Love that. Okay.
That's one reason.
All right.
This next one is a biggie. you actually, with a steam vac, you extract, you apply, and then you extract. It sucks through heavy suction. It sucks out the soap. And why is that important, Jen? Why is that important?
Well, the soap would make your carpet sticky and
It can do that. You are
dirt.
correct. You are correct.
I just came up with that.
Actually lead to more problems.
Top of my head.
And that's why the little tip here, you should actually steam vac without any soap, at least every other time, because you probably leave enough in there, even although you think you sucked it all out. You'll do well to just clean your carpets with hot water.
Love it.
So obviously, with steam vacuuming and cleaning with heat and moisture, you're going to remove more of the trapped pollutants, dust mites, and malodors. And lastly, if you do this, it greatly extends the carpet's look and feel. It's going to feel softer. It's going to be better on your feet, and it's going to look better. So all that's super cool.
I love that. Those are all really great reasons. And are you going to get to, I don't want to jump ahead of you in your presentation, but how often do you steam clean your carpet?
Well, that was the 6th one. You are so clever. You just roped me right in on that.
I'm on it.
Now is a great time. You should always steam vac in winter. It's drier, low humidity, and it'll help your carpets dry real quick if you steam vac in the winter. So no matter where you live, winter is always drier. It's a great time to steam vac. So at least once a year. Everything else, this always comes down to this. I'm going to say this. Some people laugh. When people ask me a cleaning question, I say, "How dirty is your underwear?" How often should we clean? I don't know. You got kids? Are they cleaner kids? Or are they dirtier kids? Are you clean? I mean, it depends on how dirty your property is, but
that's real. Yeah.
At least once a year is a good idea.
Okay.
So moving on, I like this because we're talking about sources of stains, and I intentionally picked on a dog here because, yes, pets definitely cause problems. They have accidents, especially early and late in life. But look at that cute face? Look at
that cute little booger.
Who could possibly be mad at that gorgeous little dog? You just want to kiss him.
Yes.
But they will. That's one source, obviously. And then there's a whole myriad. This next thing, these are all food stains. And there's boatloads of them. Just about anything you can imagine, you can spill. And you can just see the different colors that, how pretty. It's like a rainbow, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a pretty rainbow, but it's a rainbow color.
Yeah, it's like a rainbow, beautiful artwork that you do not want on your carpet.
Right. And I picked out a lot of these things because these are some of the stains that the Carpet and Rug Institute tests cleaning efficacy against, which we'll get to that. All you need to do is file that away. We'll come back to that.
Okay.
And then lastly, you're tracked in dirt and mud. And of course, I use a dog again because who could be mad at that cute little dog? That reminds me of I had a little dog like this. She was so cute. But people can do the same thing. Tracking in mud doesn't have to be a dog. Just who could be mad at that face?
Yeah, for sure. But I'm definitely mad at my husband if he's the one doing it.
Your choice. So my point, I always say, is cleaning carpet really isn't hard. Cleaning without damages. In fact, I know a lot of commercial carpet cleaning companies that they'll use a tremendous cleaning chemistry. They'll use mineral spirit and delimonene. It'll clean anything, but it also promotes resoiling. Your carpet's going to get dirty fast, but that causes recalls, and they get to come back and clean again. So cleaning carpet, that's just one example. Cleaning carpet isn't hard. Cleaning without damage is. And to that point, remember I said the CRI, Carpet and Rug Institute. This is a good institution that was put together by all the carpet companies, and they said there's some parameters we have to keep within if we want to have products that aren't going to damage our carpet. Because like you see in this next slide, carpet's actually, it's usually, there's 3 components of it. There's a subfloor, which is the bottom. There's padding, which makes that carpet feel so soft and comfortable to walk on. And then there's the actual carpeting itself, as you see.
Wow. Yeah.
But there's components to all this. So every time carpet comes from the mill, it's got what's called stain resistance applied to it. And it helps liquids bead and not penetrate. But some of the cleaning products that are out there will break that down. So you'll make your carpet more susceptible to stains.
Oh.
CRI makes sure that your chemistry won't cause that. So you can't have any high pH or low pH. It's got to have excellent cleaning chemistry like we saw in all those stains. It's got to have marked improvement on those stains that are, let's see, there were about 12 of them up there. It can't have any optical brighteners, which is kind of like a bleach for your carpet. It's not necessarily bleach, but it causes your carpet to lose color long term. So they make sure that you can't have optical brighteners in there, and it can't damage the color fastness. So the CRI put all these parameters out. But even with that's being said, there's a lot of products out there, Jen, that still cause these problems. There's you ever see a carpet product that's aerosolized? You spray it.
Yes.
It might have a spot, and it might have a shot of the stuff, and a shot. I'm just mentioning something. Those are called propellants that propel the aerosol out, and they're flammable.
Yeah.
So you've got flammable products going into your carpet, and your kids or pets are walking on those. That's like a no-go for me. You cannot have an aerosolized carpet cleaning product. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Fragrances, if somebody's putting fragrances in their pet cleaning products in particular, it's because it's not cleaning, it's not getting rid of the odor. So they're trying to mask it with a fragrance. I'm telling you, be very wary of products that have fragrances in them.
So does the CRI put like a seal on products that they've endorsed?
Yes. You can apply for the seal of approval. They'll send it through testing. And after you get it, you can apply the label to your product if you choose to.
That's awesome. Okay, that's a great thing to look out for.
So then lastly, this is one of those things I have to drill on a little bit. There's a lot of carpet cleaner products out there that use enzymes and bacteria to break down pet odors, but they'll tell you to keep your carpet wet for days and even weeks, so it'll take hold. But if you keep your carpets wet for weeks, it's going to cause mold. So
that seems like a really bad idea.
I would say that is a problem. So when we took a look at carpet cleaners, we really avoided this whack-a-mole problem, saying we're going to solve one problem and cause another. Yeah, the bacteria might help digest proteins, but keeping it wet on carpets is going to cause mold. So you don't want to solve one problem and create another one. We did this from the ground up and said, we're going to do this entirely different. And because of that, this was the first carpet cleaning product formula that the Carpet and Rug Institute put their seal of approval on as a superior carpet cleaning product.
What?
Right there, yes. We are the first one. And the reason I'm so proud of this is it does affect all aspects. It affects your family, your pets, your carpets. We're really saying grace over all the things that are out there. The number one thing with this product is it's a powerful cleaning formula. So it's going to, remember that first parameter, they want cleaning efficacy. This has got a great cleaning package. It's wonderful at cleaning a lot of the food stains, pet stains, dirt, all the things that are out there. And this is a biggie, Jen. This is a biggie. It instantly and completely eliminates pet odors. The minute you spray this, or we don't spray it, we squirt it on the pet odor, it binds and eliminates the pet odor. The pet cannot smell it at all. It's gone. It's gone to the pet.
Wow, that's amazing.
So there's no time waiting. It's very quick. Now there's no the next slide up here. You can see there's where are we here? Best can move that down a little bit. There's some images I've got on here. There we go. Go down a little further. Yeah, we already talked about that. We already talked about our product. There we go. We were talking about cleaning and eliminates pet odors there completely. The next slide down. There is no chemical residue with this product. So you can walk on your carpet bare feet and not have to worry about dragging any chemicals up through your skin and into your body.
Yes, I love that.
And ultimately, there's a picture here with this. This isn't a magic trick when you see this wine beading up on the carpet. This is stain resistance. We add stain resistance every time you use it. So every time you use the product, it's going to help protect your carpet.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's a big deal.
Yeah, you're a big deal, Ken. You're a big deal.
It's a lot to talk about. So we now understand why it's important to vacuum, why it's important to clean. We understand that there's actually other products that are quite dangerous, and we got one that's really nailing it. But we're not done there, Jen. We're not done. And why is that?
Not done. Oh, wait, there's more.
There is more, because we've got a bundle buy that is so good, even I'm knocked over just talking about it. It's so impressive.
Oh my gosh. Tell us about this bundle.
We start out with this incredible pet odor product that's going to clean without damage. It's going to eliminate pet odors. There's no chemical residue. It's all the good stuff. We give you this guy. Plus, then we give you a bottle of concentrate that makes 3 more of these things. 3 more.
Beautiful.
So you're already up to 4 bottles right there. And then we've got a product for hard floors. We give you one of these guys ready to use to take care of your hard floor issues. And then we give you another bottle of concentrate that makes 3 more. So with this bundle buy, you're going to get your hard floors and your carpets taken care of. 8 bottles, free shipping. It's an unbelievable deal.
Oh my! It almost sounds too good to be true, Ken.
It does sound too good to be true.
What in the world? How much does this bundle cost?
I believe it's $49 for the whole thing.
Yep, that's what it looks about like. Yep, $47.95 it says.
8 bottles. You can't touch this chemistry anywhere, and we're giving you a boatload of it. We're going to make your home look and smell better. It's going to be safer for your kids, safer for your pets, and better for your home.
I really do have to say this stuff is just, it smells beautiful and it does just a great job. I've used it myself in our home and it's incredible, Ken.
Now I'm going to tell you when I say I've done things that I'm not happy with or I learned from. This is one of those things when I was a kid. I used products that were available to me from my parents, and I honestly feel some of these products that were really horrid, whether they were outside like pesticides or carpet cleaners that had way too solvents in them. One of my favorite dogs of all time died at an early age of organ failure, and I feel like I did that, and I don't want anybody to have that feeling.
Oh my goodness!
If you take a look at products like this, we design them from the ground up to make them better for everybody involved.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you for learning from something that honestly most people do every day as well, because we just don't know, we're doing the best we can every day. And I don't love that you lost your sweet pet, but I do love that it spawned something amazing and that it made you start to think about this and create this product that now is probably, like you said, saving lots of pets.
I can only pray. Only pray.
Yeah, I think that is a wonderful silver lining of a sad story. Thank you for sharing that with us, Ken.
So my mistakes don't have to be your mistakes.
No, now there is a better way. So make sure that you guys go to healthierhomeproducts.com. We have got all the things we talked about today and more. Ken, as always, thank you so much for chatting with me. I appreciate you so much.
Good to see you. Good to hear from you.
Great to see you. I'll see you next week. Same time, same place, everybody. Bye.